What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, and today I am here with my boy Scotty. We are talking about Supreme, some of our favorite grailed pieces. Scotty, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. My name's Scotty, aka Scotty Dizzle 562.
Yes.
IG. I'm a subscriber of Thomas's, and yeah, we love Supreme, and collecting Supreme a few years now. Just dove deep into it, and yeah, it pretty much consumed me.
Yep, that's how it is. And I swear we did not plan on having the matching hats, but it just ended up like that.
I had a feeling you would yours, so
yeah, you know it's my favorite hat. So I went to a car show today, so I wanted to have the kind of racing inspired gear on. But yeah, man, why don't you tell, like, how did you get involved with Supreme? Because I can quickly do my story if you want, but I'm more interested about how you got into what made you be like, this brand is really neat, I'm gonna go collect a bunch of it.
Well, I first learned about Supreme. Well, I've been skating for about 15 years now. That has a big part of it. I used to watch skate videos. I think the first glimpse of Supreme was Jason Dill in a zip up in 1999 or something like that in the Alien Cup video. That was probably my very first time I ever saw Supreme, but first cop was probably 2019 when I first got my first Supreme shirt.
Nice.
And then from there, my first cart from the actual website, probably 2020 January.
Yep.
I got a waist bag, a red camo one, some random blue hat with a tiny ass logo.
Yeah, dude, it's
Arc,
sick.
Arc logo tee. That was my
Arc
very
logo tee. What was your first item that you got from Supreme? Do you remember the shirt? Do you still have it?
I think it was the camo blur tee.
Okay.
It's the little guy, it says Supreme New York. It's blurred on a camo colorway.
Right. And what I'm most impressed is, if you guys don't already, go follow Scotty. I'll put his link in the video description. He's got a really nice collection. He does also resell Supreme at pretty good prices, so go check him out. But you have some pretty dope pieces, man. You got some Gucci stickers, the posse hat,
Oh yeah, a couple of little grails here and there, got the posse hat. 2008.
Yeah. What year is that again?
2008.
2008.
Yeah.
Such a clean hat, the corduroy on it. Yeah,
especially man.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, that's a nice little fit right there.
Yeah, I don't have a single box logo tee right now, which is kind of sad. I didn't cop a box logo until the t-shirts, at least until the tonal came out literally last season. I've always got super unlucky on tees because I got into Supreme a little bit before, 2013 fall winter was my first season. I was a junior in high school though, so I had no money. I got a camo, an urban red camo hat, and it was pretty neat. And I tried on every box logo from then on and just couldn't do it, man. I don't know if it was I was too slow or the bots were crazy, but just recently I feel this season in particular, it's really been bringing me back to the early days of when I was getting into it. 2016 was probably my peak copying year, was when I was getting a lot. And then there's just something about it that recently I've just been feeling a lot of the old kind of nostalgia for the brand. Definitely helps when they bring back a ton of old pieces too.
Totally. Yeah, it's I see what you mean with the bots. It feels like 2018 again, LV season.
Yeah,
they've been eating up these releases, but it's been pretty fire.
Yeah, and I just posted on the community tab, but I saw Supreme Drops put up Supreme Fox Racing is coming back next week.
Well, that's right up your alley, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to take a break every week, and I can't. I think I've taken 1 week off. It's a lot, but yeah, man. When I kind of got into it, I kind of came in through Odd Future, seeing Tyler the Creator and those kind of guys wearing Supreme, and I kind of did a little bit of research into it because I was really into sneakers, still am, but I was really deep in the sneakerhead community, and I would see them talk about oh, isn't it so stupid how a little red box logo shirt could sell out and then sell for this much? And I was what is that about, really? What are they doing over there? So I like researched it and figured it out. And right now I've just been kind of looking at older pieces, like the Supreme Thunderbird jersey is 2010 fall winter season, and just kind of a piece I've always had my eye on. You know, the embroidery, just the iconic look of it. And there's just so much that goes into all these things from previous seasons that they've just released. And it's just really neat that the brand has such an archive that you can go back into whenever you want and be like, ooh, that's a really sick piece from 2011. Let's try to track that down.
I know, right? It's like going back in time for after your Grails, like the hunting. And then once you finally find it, get it, it's like crazy feeling.
Yeah. And I've definitely been trying to step up my resell game, because I do a lot of cops on YouTube just for content and because it's fun and I do love it. But what would you give someone like me? You know, got a little middling YouTube channel, but I find that it can be sometimes difficult to sell. How do you find business for yourself, and what do you advise people who want to maybe start getting into collecting Supreme or making money for their Grails by reselling current Supreme or something like that?
I would say jump on all the apps like OfferUp, StockX, Grails, eBay. I still need to jump on eBay, but I have about like 3 or 4 apps that are my go-tos. I list all my items, try to take good photos, you know.
Yep.
Have descriptions on everything. Try to make it as professional as possible.
Yeah, it's definitely really important to do that. I do mostly eBay, and I can find that it can sometimes be difficult to get people to find it. On eBay, you can buy ads for your listings, right? So you basically will put a percentage of the final sale as advertising costs. So if you really want an item to sell, you could do 10% ads, but obviously eats into your profits. So it's really just about that discovery. And yeah, I think like anything, professional photos are huge and really help with a lot. Scotty, what are some of your Grails? Like, what's a piece from Supreme's history that you look back on and like, damn, I really want that, or I really appreciate this item for whatever reason?
There's so many.
I know.
My head, probably the Coca-Cola is like my go-to Grail, rather Coca-Cola box logo.
Yes, that is really good, dude. Some of the old box logos were crazy. The Sopranos one comes out to me with the little gun for the R, like the Sopranos logo.
Yes,
that
man,
was really cool.
Grail too. The fucking little pistol. That's awesome.
I also, going back to Odd Future, the red Supreme nunchucks are a classic accessory.
Was that with like the Bruce Lee collab? Was that around the same time?
That was a little bit before. I think the nunchucks are 2011. Bruce Lee, I want to say, was 2015 spring summer.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. Some of those early 2010s kind of blend together. I could also see Bruce Lee being maybe 14. Right now I'm on supremecommunity.com and I'm looking at the lookbooks. So they don't have every piece, but they're at least something to look at from those seasons.
Yeah, the community definitely should know better than me. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I saw one guy do similar videos to me and he was using this website and I didn't know really what it was, but I've really started enjoying the Supreme community because the way I do my videos is every single week I basically go through the drop list and give my opinions on it. But I used to have to get Supreme drops, I used to not even get in-depth pictures. I would literally just click on his drop list and zoom in, and that's how I did it. But I've realized that it's better to have multiple pictures and multiple looks at all the items, because I don't know, for me, like I just want to inform people about what comes out and kind of like what to go for, and I never really know. I'm often wrong on what's gonna resell. Like I totally slept on the Arabic camp caps this week, and I know you picked up at least 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah, I had to throw on the black one with the rest of the tees.
Yeah, I saw them restock too. I kind of just take it if something sells out. Like I usually don't immediately go like cop it for resale. I'm just kind of like, damn, that would be cool if I could get that in the future, but no like sense of major urgency for me to just like immediately go and cop it right away. I did see
Right.
someone wearing the Rommel's Dunk Lows today though at the car show.
Those are sick, bro. I wish I could get those for the personal, honestly.
I
I
know.
still need to acquire those.
Yeah, I'm looking at the price. I've been kind of just staying up to date with the price because a lot of people really wanted to just buy them and flip them really fast. So that is one of the nice things about today is since there are a lot of people copying for resale, like the highs right now, man, you can get I'm 10 and a half, 235 on StockX. I'm sure you could get them for 200, you know, from the right person.
Not bad. I have a size 13, so it's a little bit more up there for me personally.
Yeah, that is tougher for sure. And man, talking about dunks, I did just do a video talking about the prototype Nike dunks. It wasn't the first Supreme dunk. The first ones were the lows that were like the cements that were like the Air Jordan 3 cements with the elephant print on them. They had like the black pair and then the white and blue pair. Those are both some really cool parts of Supreme's history, like 2002, 2003 Nike dunks.
Yeah, the blue cement lows, those are like my grails right there.
Yeah.
When it comes to Supreme dunks.
Right. For me, I have to go with the red cements because I remember like I wasn't into Supreme yet, but I kind of vaguely remember those releasing back in, I believe it was 2012. Yeah, 2012. But damn, they're just like $2,000 and up. And I'm sure I'm looking at the cement, the white cements. It's like $6,000 on StockX.
Oh man. Yeah, StockX probably not the place to buy those ones.
StockX is not the place to buy really a whole lot. I think with those kind of things, you got to just meet a guy who's cool, then you can connect with on a real level so they know that you're like a real collector. And I feel like some people, if they didn't want them, they could maybe let it go for a reasonable price. And that's the thing, like, because all this stuff, it's really just worth what someone's willing to pay, right?
Right.
I mean, there's no intrinsic value beyond the MSRP, but that's also why Supreme is so cool because you can buy a piece and hold on to it for a bit, and then all of a sudden, shit, that's worth $500.
Yeah, that's why Supreme's my favorite brand, honestly, bro. It's like the only clothing brand you can buy a tee for like and get what you paid, wear it for a year, and still get what you paid like down the line, or if not profit.
Right. No, for sure. And that's why like I've been sitting on a couple tees for a bit, but I know that they're all at least at some point going to make money, even if I don't sell them immediately. Like the NBA Youngboy stuff, the photo tees, it's like you can't go wrong, really, because those are just always going to be collectible to someone. I used to have the Gucci main tee. I had the Gucci main tee in red, and I sold it for like a cool 120 maybe. And now it's like, you know, 300 something.
That's a deal now.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, you know, at the time, I still bought it for $44. So being able to sell it for that much at the time, it was worth it, you know.
Oh, that's a good flip. Definitely a good flip.
Yeah, and it's always interesting looking at the old retail prices. Like photo tees used to be 44, now they're 54. Air Force Ones, I think they started out, weren't they like 98? The first pair of Air Force Ones by Supreme?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right. If not 90, or I think 90 was a regular retail, right?
Yeah, it was not they're like 115 now or more, 120?
Yeah, like 118. So everything's going up. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, man, I've just been really enjoying dropping the content, and we've been talking in the DMs for a bit. So just wanted to kind of get you on here and really just shoot the shit about what makes us like the brand, because it's been a lot of fun for me to kind of get involved with the community and talk to people. Appreciate all you guys coming out and supporting the small channel like me. I don't know how you guys all found me, but I'm glad you found my videos.
Yeah, man, definitely. It's a cool community to be a part of. I just like recently, I'm fairly new to the Instagram community when it comes to Supreme, and I made met a lot of cool people through there. Made some awesome friends, you know, some connections, and we all share this interest that we call Supreme, and so it's a pretty cool thing.
It is, man. And the biggest thing that I try to do is I try to stay out of the whole like overhyping and just giving that fake energy. I try to just keep it real and be genuinely helpful and friendly to people. And I think that kind of shows in the people that come out to my channel. It's all very rarely see negative comments, which I can take negative comments, but it's usually just good vibes.
Oh man, you're getting better and better, and I love seeing your new videos, and I'm happy to be a part of a little discussion we have here.
Yeah, man. Do you want to take us out with anything? Any closing thoughts on Supreme, or maybe just a little more about what your goals are with the brand, or what you're trying to do with your Instagram?
Yeah, just trying to, sell the stuff that I have right now, pretty much.
Yep, I feel that.
Scotty 562. I got some tees, XL through XXL, hats, beanies, stuff like that. So tap in,
Tap in with Scotty, guys. Also has the undefeated Air Force Ones, which those in person are actually really clean. I've been thinking about covering Undefeated because I really like Undefeated. I go to their Phoenix store out here in Arizona, and they're just some of the friendliest people I've ever met. I just don't know if there's a huge Undefeated community, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's not as big as Supreme, that's for sure. But
no,
I have a couple of Undefeated pieces. They're pretty sick.
They're really sick, and dude, they're so affordable. I got a yoga mat for like $30. I got a little fold-up camping chair for $20. I'm like,
oh, nice.
You can't go wrong with that. And
get better prices than Supreme, that's for sure.
Right, and they cover BAPE, and like their long sleeves, or they carry BAPE. Like their long sleeve tees are like 42, t-shirts are like 30 something, like, and they don't sell out as much, but they still have pretty sick designs, and they're like an old Nike collaborator. They have like the undefeated Jordan 4s, and those are like 20 grand now.
Oh, those are insane.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids, I think I have these ones right here.
Okay.
Within arm's reach.
Oh, sick. Yeah, the undefeated Air Force Ones.
Yeah, man. The bullet, something bullet material.
Uh-huh.
Like some olives with the black, with the cream bottom.
Those are cold. I like those. Yeah, I really need to get a pair of undefeated Nike collabs. Those are really dope. Yeah, there's like literally no prices available on StockX. There's like, because no one's selling them. They're basically just unobtainable. Well, fuck yeah, dude. I think that's gonna pretty much bring us to the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed and want to see more videos like this, please tap in the description. Go check out Scotty, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. We're out.
Thanks for having me, brother. Appreciate you.
See you guys.